Hey YouTube, it's Jonathan and I have a new product to talk about for you today. This is the Complexion Rescue from bareMinerals as well as the Smoothing Face Brush. Both of these products are brand new and I'm going to be giving you a demo and a little bit of a review for you today. If you haven't heard, bareMinerals just released this Complexion Rescue, which is supposed to be a lightweight, sheer, moisturizing foundation. So I'm going to start by reading some of the things off the packaging, then getting into the application, and then I will kind of review the product. On the box, it doesn't say anything about it being a foundation, but it also doesn't say BB cream, CC cream, or tinted moisturizer. What it says on here is tinted hydrating gel cream. So first reading that, it sounds like it's going to be a tinted moisturizer type product, but when I was researching this, they really didn't want it to be labeled as a tinted moisturizer. They're really calling it a foundation. It's just supposed to be a very sheer to medium coverage foundation. Also on the front of the box, it says that it has broad spectrum SPF 30, which is great, especially in these kind of foundations that are coming out for the spring and the summer. It's really nice to have that built-in protection. On the side of the box where it gives the product description, I'm just going to read that for you so you can get an idea of what they are claiming that it does. It says, treat your skin every day with a powerhouse of skincare benefits infused with naturally radiant color in one easy step. A multitasking genius, this lightweight, skin-quenching gel cream smooths on effortlessly with just the right amount of coverage. Instantly, your complexion reveals a dewy, healthy-looking glow. Just from reading the box, this sounds like everything that I personally am looking for in a foundation. It's hydrating, I have super dry skin, it is sheer to medium natural looking coverage, which is exactly what I'm looking for. It has a radiant dewy finish, which is also exactly what I'm looking for. It's got my sunscreen in it. So basically, bareMinerals watches my videos and made this for me is what I'm getting from this. Onto the bottle of the actual product itself. It comes in a squeeze tube, which I really like because you can really get every last drop of the product out. You don't have to kind of use the pump until you get as much as you can out and then tip the product over, which I always find to be really frustrating when I have products with pumps on them, as well as it's not in a jar, which I hate also because I don't like getting my bacteria and germs all up in my products. The actual nozzle where the product comes out is very small. It's not the tiniest opening ever, but it's also not huge. You're not going to squirt out like way too much product on one go round, so you don't have to worry about wasting product that way, and the screw cap does fit nicely on there and kind of click into place. The only inconvenient thing about the color of the packaging is that they are all the same. They are not a different color based on each shade in the range, so if you have multiple or you're a makeup artist and you have like 5 or 6 different shades, it's not going to be easy to pick which one is which just by looking at the bottle. You're actually going to have to go onto the back and read the color of the product. The product only comes in 10 shades, which is different from their normal 20 shade range with their foundations. It's mostly because it's a sheer tinted product. It's not going to be full coverage foundation, so you don't have to get the shade exactly right for it to work for you. I could probably have used shade 1 or 2. I picked 2 just because I feel like this is going to be something I'm wearing in the summer when I'm a little bit deeper, but picking 1 or 2 shades, you can kind of get away with either. Now onto the Smoothing Face Brush. This brush is a duo fiber dome shaped brush. It's got little wispy white bristles on the top, and then it's got the black bristles on the bottom that are kind of more tightly packed. It is a synthetic brush, which is really nice, especially when you're using like gel consistency products. The natural fibers tend to soak that up, so they did make a new special brush just for this product. They do say that you can use it with any of their other foundations to create a new finish with them. I have only tried it with this one so far, so I can't tell you how it works with other products. The bristles aren't so dense that I would consider it a full-on true buffing brush, but they're not as sparse as, say, a stippling brush, so it's kind of that in-between happy medium kind of brush. The brush has a nice weight to it. It's not super heavy, it's not super light, it's kind of an in-between brush. I do like a pretty heavy brush, but I can get away with using this. It's not too flimsy feeling either. It does feel really high quality, and I like that bareMinerals has switched over to using more synthetic brushes. On the back of the bottle itself, it says, apply to clean skin with fingertips, layer for additional coverage. They were talking about how it's great to start with your fingers when you're using this product because it really helps warm it into the skin, and then finishing with a smoothing face brush just to kind of finish it off, make sure it's nice and smooth in all of the crevices of your face, like your nose, your hairline, and around the jaw. Starting off with about a pea size, I'm going to kind of dot that on my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, and start to blend it in with my fingertips. Once I have that nice and worked in with my fingertips, I am going to take the smoothing face brush and just kind of move it in circular motions over my face to make sure everything is nice and seamless. As you can see, just from that pea-size amount, I covered my entire face, and I have pretty good sheer coverage. It's kind of softened the blemishes that I had on my face before. It's not completely covered them, and it's not designed to, so I would say that it is pretty true to the healthy looking sheer to medium coverage. You can go ahead and apply a little bit more if you desire a little bit more coverage. I would start off with just a tiny drop in the places that you need it. Again, apply it with your fingertips, smooth it in, and then go over top with the brush just to kind of blend it in further. This is the third time that I am wearing the foundation, and I absolutely love it so far. It hasn't done anything weird to my skin. I have noticed a huge increase in the hydration of my skin throughout the day. I normally get dry about halfway through the day after applying my makeup, and I need to go and spray some setting spray or something moisturizing onto my skin, and I haven't really needed to do that with this so far, and I absolutely love that about it. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup for the day, and then I will be back in just a few moments to give you my final thoughts and a few parting words on the product itself. A couple last things to say about these products. I absolutely love them so far. This is my third application, and I absolutely love how simple it is and how natural it looks on the skin. It is very, very me. If you know me, I love that no makeup look most days. I've posted a few tutorials in the past that kind of reflect that, and this is probably one of those that is going to make it into future videos, favorites, tutorials, etc. And yeah, the only bad thing I would have to say is about this brush. If you apply the makeup directly with the brush, instead of using your fingers to start with, you can get a little bit of a streaky finish at first. It does take a little bit of blending to get that to go away. So I would definitely start with your fingertips, just like the packaging says, and then move on to the brush afterwards to smooth it in just a little bit further. I'm excited to hit the week mark of wearing this. They say after wearing it every day for a week, you're supposed to notice upwards of 200% increased hydration of the skin. I'm also super excited because this product does have an antioxidant complex in it, which is really great because I usually have one in my moisturizer, but I have run out of that moisturizer, and I was planning on buying it again, but I can't locate it in any of my local stores, so I'm excited to have the antioxidants in this so I can kind of use whatever moisturizer I want. And antioxidants are really, really, really good at keeping your skin young looking for longer, as well as the hydration in this is really going to help with the anti-aging. It's going to keep the skin nice and hydrated and plump, and that is everything I can ask for. Basically, I am giving this one huge major thumbs up, and if I had a second hand that wasn't holding the product to show you, I would give it a second thumbs up. I absolutely love it so far, and I can't wait to keep wearing it, and I really think that anybody who has dry skin is absolutely going to love this, and anybody that likes that sheer coverage, you should definitely go out and try and get a sample of it, or just go ahead and buy the product because I'm pretty sure you're going to absolutely love it as much as I do. Alright, well I hope you all enjoyed this review and demo. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and leave a comment below if you have any ideas for anything in the future that you want to hear me talk about, or any questions about any of the things that I spoke about today. Go ahead and check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Both of those things are at JonJonTalks, and I will see you all next time. Bye! I'm putting that under my eyes and on a couple of spots that I have around my face. I'm blending that concealer out with a domed shadow brush from Real Techniques. Everywhere that I applied my concealer, I'm going to be applying a little bit of my Chanel Le Beige powder.